Dean, what do you got?
Closer game than the score indicated, but a little frustration on your team's part that you weren't able to get it done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these are crucial points come the end of the year. We know that. Yeah, like you said, I mean, we had a chance to tie the game 2-2. We have a backdoor play that we hit a one-timer, and their goalie makes a good save, and then unfortunately it goes the other way, and they have a shot rebound, and they found a way to bury pucks. So it was a good hockey game. I think we'd like to create more chances, but I certainly like that we kept them to 17 shots. But at the end of the day, it's about points, and we got to figure out ways to get points.
How much do you feel the clock ticking with 4 games left in that long break ahead of you?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have one game before the break, but so does everyone else. So, I mean, that's kind of an equalizer. It's not a great time, but, we have to play the schedule we get. So, for us now, we'll just watch the film and try to learn from things we can do better. Being off 10 days, I didn't think we were quite as sharp as I was hoping we were going to be as far as connecting on one-time passes and being able to get pucks to the net as quick as I would have liked. But we were battling. Our players played hard, and, they always do. So, got to respect that.
What's tough right now about just not being able to score that many goals, scoring 1 goal a game? It's tough to win games like that, to win 1-0. It's not going to happen.
It's tough, yeah, it's tough. We're trying to score more than 1, that's for sure. I mean, these guys are playing their hearts out and trying to get pucks in the net, and we have to find a way. Just find a way to get it done. You look at their goals, around the net. They went a one. I guess the second period one was a forecheck goal where off a one face off by us that they whacked a stick and kind of battled and got one, and then same thing with their third one. Poulin shot rebound, she battled her way to the net and she made a good play. So we just got to have more of that. I think that's how we scored our goal too. Was similar. We had a good forecheck and turned the puck over and got to the net. So we just got to find a way to do it more consistently, and we'll get results out of it.
Is there anything you look at as far as adjustments or tweaks, things in practices maybe this week or Friday that you can look at as far as let's try changing some things up, or is it just sticking with what you've been doing, kind of hoping something finally breaks through?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not hoping. Our plan is not to hope that we're going to be better. Our plan is we're going to be better. So, hope doesn't ever come into our equation. We work hard, whether, we always preach it doesn't matter what the lines are, what the pairs are. Everyone knows the game we want to play and the style we need to play. So we just need to make sure that we're doing that. And when we do that, we limit their chances, and hopefully we generate more for ourselves. But that's what we're looking to do, is we're going to keep our foot on the gas, and we know we need to get points.
Yeah, to either of the players, I mean, this is a better offensive team than you guys have been showing in the last couple of weeks. How do you approach practice mentally when you're in a little bit of a rut like this?
I think the belief is in our locker room. I think we all understand that the last 2 games, it isn't our best and it's not acceptable. And so I think when we show up to practice, you have to bring that mojo and swagger and act like you are scoring goals. And I think even if you aren't, you still have to act that way. And I think that's something clearly that's going to be a point of emphasis for us, and hopefully we can show that on Sunday.
What did the conversations look like in the locker room between periods?
I think as a group, we're not one to get down on ourselves, and I think we all believe, like I said earlier, we all believe in our locker room and what we have, and I think that's something that even if it's not always showing shift after shift, I think deep down we all know that everyone's giving their best effort and they're going to carry their weight, and I think to be a successful team down the end, you need every part contributing, and I think that's going to be crucial for us in the last 4 games.
For both players, did you have trouble finding the dressing room? It's been a long time since you guys have played here.
No, but we were definitely excited to be back at home in front of our fans. It's always a great atmosphere here at home.
Jen, with 10 games ago, you talked about breaking it down into 2 5-game series and hoping to win 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Now you're down to the last 4. Do you feel like you have to win these 4 to be comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're ever going to be comfortable because, I mean, it's just that's the way our league is. I mean, there's only 6 teams, and they're all super tight. Everyone is beating everyone. Even if you're in 6th place, they're not out of it, and they've beaten every team. They've beaten the 1st place team, the 2nd place team, 3rd place team, so beating us. So, it's just the way the league is. It's makes it a fun time of year to be playing hockey because, we know there's points on the line every night, and now we're down to the nitty gritty. We're down to the end of it. So, I'm not trying to put a label on. I mean, obviously Sunday we need to come out and get points. That's what we're focusing on.
Great. Grace, how have you felt with your game kind of, you know, the season as a whole really has been kind of a, you know, different one for you. You were out a long time, injured, finally were able to break through with a goal, but just how have you felt, have you felt any extra added pressure on yourself, or just how have you felt with your game lately?
Yeah, I mean, when you battle an injury, that's the first time I've been out for a significant period of time, and I think it's more of a mental hurdle than it is necessarily a physical one. And I think myself coming back, it's obviously the pressure that you want to score and you want to contribute and help your team win, but I think at the end of the day, it's just focusing on what makes you successful and what makes me successful, and it's making the right play. And even if that doesn't mean getting rewarded with a goal and an assist, it's focusing on that and not necessarily what you see on the box score.
We good? Great, thanks everybody.